This is no Stravini doing a last minute report of a big boxing card from good old Jolly England. I'm making my predictions. Yesterday I made predictions about a fight card coming in from England and was 100% right in my predictions. Just means that the mysterious power that most Stravinian owns of the future is getting more and more powerful. Anyway, these are my predictions for today's fights. On the Disney Network at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Daniel Jacobs, John Ryder. I think this is going to be a big upset. Jacobs will be outpointed in a very close fight. Good old England. John is a good, tough pressure fighter, and Daniel Jacobs has shown a little bit of he's getting up there in the age, and he doesn't seem to be hungry. And in order to eat Ryder up, he's going to have to be hungry. Now, second fight. Johnny Fisher against Gabriel Ignomini from South America. Johnny is a seemingly ponderous English heavyweight, but he's not ponderous at all. He's actually fairly light on his feet and fluid for a man of his build. Gabriel is basically a journeyman, durable journeyman from South America. Big guy. If you put them together, he looks like a very formidable guy with big muscles, but that chin will not hold up. Johnny is one of the very, very much a prospect and a popular man in good old England. Felix Cash versus Magomed Mudov. Another good English fighter, tough. They're a tough, scrabbly bunch. Fights from long range. Good puncher, tall. The Russian Medvedev is shorter, but actually more explosive, more of a slick boxer with a big punch and aggressive at the same time. I think the Englishman is going to lose. He's going to cash out in the mid-rounds. Ellie Skitterny versus Jacqueline Guzmanina. The Italian girl, Guzmanini, is a former champion and a very, very good fighter. But Ellie is a top prospect, and I think is too aggressive and too big. The Italian is going up in weight. This will be a nice female fight. Austin Williams against Javier Francisco. Austin is a very good American fighter. I believe he probably is working out of the same gym as Danielle Jacobs. He is a very, very top American prospect. Javier is a journeyman, a good fighter, but a journeyman, which means more, I'll tell you, than in America. It seems the European journeymen, be they Russian, English, or Espanol, or Mexicans imported, are generally more durable than our homegrown guys. They do not get their journeymen from a morgue or a barroom in great old England. I think their standards of getting knocked out are a little higher. Hoppy Price versus Ricardo Ramon. Hoppy Price is an Englishman. Ramon, I don't know how good he is. The thing is, I couldn't find any thing on the internet, the YouTube, saying how this fight looks. So I wasn't able to evaluate him. But that he doesn't even have tape on him tells me that this guy is no world beater. Cyrus Patterson versus, I'm these Slavic names. Viziman. This is a very good fighter. Cyrus Patterson, a top prospect from America. And he's going to find a spoiler in the Russian, kind of Russian that makes you look bad. So if Cyrus Patterson manages to look good, well, we know Cyrus is the real thing. Now, let's see where else. Shiloh Dikdavidius, another top American prospect. He's fighting Alexia Tekhundurov. This is a good fight. Um, uh, but the Russian or whatever former Soviet republic he's from will be no match for Shiloh, who happens to be a very good fighter and a very good prospect. They seem to be bottom heavy with a lot of American fighters who are top prospects who are fighting in England. This is international fighting. Anyway, let's see. Ah, I did announce that I'm going to start to do some comedy within my boxing uh, things, and I will be momentarily soon. I'm not sure if I should mix it in my comedy act with my boxing uh, things. Let's see. This is the world is crazy, and I know some people have told me that I should use my magic powers in order to foretell the future. That the world is getting kind of crazy out there. Um, Maybe I will, and maybe I won't. There's been a lot of scary things going on in the papers. Will there be an altercation between us and the Russians and the Ukraine? I have feelings about this. And will there be a sea battle between us and China off the coast of Taiwan? I don't know. I do know, but I'd rather emphasize what upset me in the newspaper today, that there will be a shortage of guacamole. I realize people believe that I don't have my priorities right, that I should be emphasizing the world and using my amazing powers, the betterment of mankind. But I am a small minded man, although I'm trying to expand. Actually, I want to tell you something about myself. Um, I'm a very into the power of suggestion. See this book? This is about the creation, that there is a God. And it's just its opposite. It's opposite. What I do is I read both books at the same time. And it's sort of like watching Fox and CSNBC ultimately, finding out the real truth that lies somewhere between. Who is Nostradamus? Is he a Republican? Is he a Democrat? Is he an independent? Yeah, I'm all over the place. I could be conservative one moment and liberal the next, and somewhere in the middle, or at all times. But remember, Nostravini, vote can be bought for a good meal, a kind word. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I was feeling kind of sick this whole week, but I was gonna have to go to the hospital. But no, Nostravini doesn't have to go to the hospital anymore. Nostravini is healthy. Well, most really can barely walk, but my mind can travel anywhere. For I am Nostravini. Now, I'll just turn this off. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Okay.